Hi, I'm Enos Ferguson from the Security Center. We're doing a short orientation video for the Patrick Islands Homeowners Association to show you how to use the intercom system and the mobile application. So once you come to the intercom, you just tap on the screen. It's a touchscreen intercom. Once you have tapped on the screen, you select from the top if you want to enter your code. You just select the code option. Once you enter your code, you will get an audible sound telling you that the gate has opened. The other option is the QR code option. You tap on the QR code, and from your cell phone, you present the QR code that was sent to you. Once you have done that, you get an audible sound telling you that the door has opened. The third option you'll want to use is the directory option. Once you have tapped on the directory, you will scroll through the list of individuals and you'll find the desired individual that you are going to and you want to contact. Once you have done that, all you need to do is just tap on that individual. The system will generate a call to that individual. Once they have received the call, from there they can unlock, they can talk to you if they wish, or they can unlock the gate and let you in. You'll get an audible sound telling you that the gate is unlocked. So for the pedestrian gate, it's pretty simple. Just punch your code in and you go.
Now we'll take a look at the app that will be used to operate the gate. This app allows you to answer calls and also unlock the gate on demand. It also allows you to create QR codes for one-time or multiple entrance. So you can give that to somebody else to enter the property. Once you have downloaded the application from either Apple Store or Google Play for Android, then you can go ahead and launch the app. So once you navigate to the app on your home screen, it will generally come up in this format for the default home screen. The call section is where incoming calls come to. That is where you receive calls. If you want to monitor the gates, you do that from the monitoring center section here. If you go entry station, which are your gate stations, tap on that. It shows you the 3 different gates, which is a part of the Patrick Island Homeowners Association. If you tap on any one of these, it will go and pull the live feed for the gate, so you can monitor and you can see the live feed coming from the cameras. From the camera, which is the intercom. We go back. We don't have any door station, so if we tap on that, there's nothing there because we don't use door station in this particular setup. If we go to history shows us a list of all the calls that we got. We can also go to missed calls and it shows us the ones that we have missed. If we go back, we go to recording list. This gives us a recording of each call that we have received. So once you have received a call and you have answered and pick up the line, then it automatically records it and it stores it in the app. So if you tap on any one of these and you hit play, you'll be able to play back the last conversation that you had before. Right? You can see there. Tap the X to exit. Tap the back arrow. If you go to messages in case somebody calls and it was never answered, then they can leave a message for you, and you'd see those messages populated in this section here. Tap the back. If we go to QR codes, this is where you can create one-time QR codes or multiple use. So if we go to QR codes here, I tap on QR codes, it will show you a list of all the QR codes that you have currently and whether or not they're active. So you can see the time and date stamp below there, and the use count just means that how much time that that QR code is allowed to use. So how do you create a QR code? You just tap on the plus button there, put a name in for the QR code. In this case, we're going to say temp. You put a start date, which a valid start date. It can be in the future, so you can just program it to not be active until 2 weeks from now, whichever way. Day of the week, you can specify if it's a particular day you want it to work. If not, and you want it to work always, you just leave it as that. Here is where you specify which of the gate you want this particular code to work. So let's say I'm just giving this for somebody who is delivering some furniture to me, and I know that they need to go through Amity Gate. I just unchecked everything else and I leave Amity. I want this, they're going to be in and out multiple times, so I'm going to say I want them to be able to use that 4 times, and I'm going to go and say generate. Once I have it generate, it goes, asks me to press OK. I go OK. It says tell me that is successfully registered. I go OK. That QR code is now populated in this list here. If you look, you'll see that this has a usage count of 4, and it will only last for today. So it means that I can go in and out 4 times for today. If I tap on that, it shows me the QR code, and it will show me again the usage count, how long it's for. It's for all day. I can delete it if I wish. So if I no longer want to use this, or maybe the individuals who were delivering the stuff to me delivered it in 2 use and they no longer need access, I just go here and I delete it. Now that it no longer works. If I go back, I can then also tap on this, and I can tap the share icon at the top right hand side of the screen here, and I can share this to WhatsApp, to via email, text. I can share it to whomever I want. Once they receive it, they receive it in a QR code format. So I'll show you what that looks like. So I'm gonna just go share here, just for reference, and I'm gonna share that to myself, and that is what the QR code looks like. Share. So when I get it, it will look like this. All I need to do with this, or all the individual who got this need to do, is just to present this to the QR code reader at the intercom, and it will grant them access. Let's go back into the app here. Tap back at the top corner. As I said, if we no longer want it, we tap on it, scroll down, delete, OK, and we have just deleted that QR code. It's no longer in the list. Okay? Tap back. So that is how this basic operation of the application works. There's a few other options, like you can change the language for your own preferences. To do those kind of stuff, you just tap the gear icon at the top right hand side of the screen here. As you can see, you have language setting. You can choose whether or not you want this app to be able to unlock a door. You can set it to do not disturb. You can change your ringtones, the date format. So you have basically how the setting and how the user functionality of the app is. All of that is located in the gear icon at the top right hand side of the screen. So you can change it to match your preference. Also, if you want help, there's actually a full user manual here, the operation manual, under the help tab. And if you tap on that, it takes you to the website, which has the full manual as to how the app works. Tap the back. The site list is just in case you had multiple sites under this option. Right now we only have one because obviously it's only your Patrick Islands, but if you had multiple sites, you could have access multiple sites from the app. So yes, that's the basic overview of how the iXG series app from a phone works. As I said, if you have any issues, you can always just tap on the question sign for the help, and you can access the manual from here.